how important is it? And this is something I think Naruto nailed really well. How important is it in your interest in a show, in a manga, in an anime, that the character kind of starts off like dog crap, like that he's not really that good. He is like my hero Deku is literally worthless.
Yeah.
Naruto is essentially really worthless.
Yeah, Itadori is like pretty garbage too.
Is that Jujutsu Kaisen?
That's Jujutsu. Yeah.
Fucking I say it all the time with Attack on Titan. Eren sucks. And even
Attack
like
on Titan. I think it's interesting too, because like I was thinking about Full Metal Alchemist too, and I'm like, he doesn't start off bad. Like, I mean, like he can
do basic alchemy.
He's a genius at alchemy. I don't think I think if your protagonist is going to start off as like a genius, like you have to give him like a world that, like you have to give him a world where he doesn't win all the time. If you're going to have them start off at like this crazy strong state, they have to have like a foil, or they have to have not so much a foil, but like they either need to encounter a world that's just really strong. I think My Hero Academia kind of does this because Bakugo is really strong.
Yes.
Like he's got a good power, but like it's not enough to take out everything. Like even Midoriya's power is pretty crazy.
Yes.
And he's still like the overhaul fight. That's the overhaul don't give a shit, you know. So I like you have to give them either like a villain, like, or bad guys that are just like more powerful, or you give them like something that hinders them in other aspects. So like I'm super strong, but Goku is a great example. I'm super strong, but I'm dumb as shit.
Yes,
or like
rest in peace to Crusaders, by the way.
Is he the voice actor?
That's the voice actor of Frieza.
Okay.
He passed away last week. And shout out to some trivia for you. It was, I'm gonna butcher this, but I'm trying to be very respectful here, I swear. Masako Nozawa, if I'm saying that correctly. It was her birthday 2 days ago, or 3 days ago, I guess now, from the time that the public is hearing this. And maybe the most underrated big time role ever.
What'd she do?
She is the voice actor for Japanese Goku.
Oh.
Who is considerably less polarizing or well known as English Goku, because English Goku used to go in a room and just scream. She is also, fun fact, the voice actor for the doctor at Chopper's Island.
Oh, okay.
That's the old lady. So the old lady is actually Goku. This is how One Piece was discovered.
There you go. You heard it here first, guys.
She's coming back to whoop Kaido's ass.
Number one manga podcast. But yeah, no, I think like in Dr. Stone, you have a character like knowledge is definitely the thing that's the peak of that, or the purpose of that show, you know. Mm-hmm. And you know, you have the smartest kid in the world go back in time, and so like, what's his foil? Well, he's weak as fuck. Like he literally can't. He like they make the joke like he doesn't weigh anything, and he can't punch anything. He literally can just think. And that's kind of like you see that in My Hero too. Like Midoriya is real smart, but he's never had a power before, and that's his foil. So your overpowered character needs to have that. Otherwise, like, yeah, you should probably start at like 0 and then ramp up.
Do you think Luffy's an example of that? Or I don't feel like Luffy was ever weak, but Luffy definitely ran into people that were stronger than him, as well as inherently having the devil fruit weakness of can't swim.
Yeah. Well, that's Luffy's foil, right? He can't swim. He's like, I got all the power. He also has kind of a shit power in hindsight, but
That's
Yeah.
yeah. I mean, it's probably not. I mean, it would have looked cooler if he had like Ace's fruit, you know.
Yeah, it would have looked
out the
cooler.
gate.
You're 100% right. Like who goes rubber? But yeah, so Luffy's foil is definitely I can't swim, which infinitely means I can't do anything without my crew. So I also think that like Luffy, the story is about him, but it's more about, like I've said this before, he's a static character in a kinetic world.
Mhm.
Like Luffy doesn't really change, but the world is constantly evolving around him, and so he has to like constantly like jam his way into every situation as opposed to like molding his situations.
Yeah.
So
No. The
but yeah, in the beginning Luffy was pretty overpowered.